Hi, this is a demonstration video for a Sony 13-inch CRT TV, model KV-13M31. This was manufactured in 1997, and let me show you the setup in the back here. There's your model number and serial number for reference. And the inputs, so there's your standard cable connection. I believe they call that an F connector. You can have an antenna plugged directly into this port. Well, an antenna with a converter box on it to give it analog input. And then there's a coaxial inputs, or rather, sorry, not coaxial, but RCA inputs, video and audio in the back as well, separate. You can use that with video games and that sort of thing. The front has an input as well. Right there, video 2 input, along with your headphone jack. Okay. This unit does come with a remote control, which I have right here. Plastic is yellowing on it, but it does function. You can see it's working fine. There's the banding is just because of the, this phone video camera is out of sync with the scan rate on the TV. So that banding that's moving up is not there actually in reality. Anyway, this picture looks good. Show you that the audio's working here.
What you wanted, wasn't it?
Show you that the remote audio, let's see. Remote and the channel up and down's working fine. It does take a little pressure on the button sometimes, but they are functioning. This also will shut it off. And turn it back on again. So the input we're watching now is the rear RCA. I can switch it over to the tuner. So this is an analog only TV for video signals like TV stations. You would have to have one of these converter boxes that you have a regular antenna hook to. And then it has outputs, so RCA, and then a coaxial output. You can use either of those to give signal to your TV. So this converts the signal off the air from digital to analog, which is the only thing this TV will accept. So yeah. This TV is in pretty good shape. There's really nothing broken on it per se. It's all functional. So what we're watching here is the TV tuner input, the coaxial, that F connection in the back. And on the remote you can hit the TV video button and that will switch it back to, there's your video 1, which is the DVD player I have hooked to the back. And this just is video 2, which is the front input. I can show you that that is working as well by unplugging the back and moving them to the front. I just pulled the back one. So this is coming from a DVD player. Plug it in here. And there we go. So that's working as well. The audio. I can get the, there we go. That's all working fine. This soundtrack is purposely scratchy. That's why it sounded like that. Yeah, you can switch video inputs here. So switch between the two back ones. So there's your TV coaxial antenna input. There is your rear RCA input. And here's the front RCA input. So that's all working. Channel up down works on the front too. Of course the power here. On off works fine. Yeah, so we could change the channel to 4. That's what that box is tuned to. So yeah, this TV works nice. The picture looks good. A nice bright picture. And there are, there's other settings too. There's a menu. There's video setup. You can make adjustments and whatnot in here. So see, you can do all these picture adjustments through using the remote. Hue, color, brightness, sharpness, all that stuff. So menu. There's picture. So yeah, things work fine. The buttons on this remote might be a little bit not responsive. Sometimes you have to push a little bit harder on, but they do function. Get out of the menu there. Yeah, I'll just give you one more quick look around here. This unit's in good shape. Does not come with an antenna or anything, but that wouldn't work anyway. You would have to have that converter box for this to function. Be a great TV for vintage video games, or if you just want to watch TV. Very good. And that's all. Thanks for viewing.